Another day, another play. PSL Sam, let's lead the way. What's good, yo? Listen, I just woke up. It's 10:30 a.m. My voice is sounding sexy. Type shit. Anyways, today I just wanted to talk about Final Stand. It's been roughly 2 weeks now since the game came out, and we're gonna discuss where it's at. First thing I wanted to say about Final Stand is it was low key overhyped, I guess, mainly because of nostalgia. I think everyone missed the old Final Stand. Everyone missed the fact that you could grind and make a build. But when this Final Stand came out, it wasn't that good. Only because we're limited. We're limited, right? We're still on Earth. You hit max level, not even max level. You hit level 100, GG's. The game's borderline unplayable. There's not much you can really do once you hit level 100, which is actually my first complaint. Compared to the old Final Stand, this version, the new version, is better because there's those world boss events, da 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 da. But the problem with those world boss events is it's low-key like kind of ass, because sometimes it doesn't spawn. Like, the percentages are just stupid. You should say it happens at this time, done. Not, oh, it has a chance to spawn, because that limits what you can do. It limits the fun. And say the world boss doesn't spawn, then what do? You go back to grinding. The grind is not, it's like, it's mid. It's a mid grind. Okay, so that's the first complaint. The second complaint, the NPCs. I don't mind the NPCs being more difficult, but it's the fact that sometimes when you're comboing them, they'll just, I don't know, start blocking. Like, the fuck? Like, look at the Namekians, for example. Like, yes, it makes it easy to kill them because they're gonna block straight away. But it's still annoying that you'll be M1ing them and then, oh no, now they're blocking, which is terrible. Or you have the worst, where you're versing like a boss, like the Drink or Vegeta. You'll be hitting them, and then they'll just fucking fly 10 meters away, then super right. Like, what the what kind of, how are you supposed to fight that shit? You can't. So that's one thing I really dislike the NPCs. Like, I don't mind them being more difficult, but they gotta be stable at least. They can't just be breaking the game, doing the most retarded shit. Doesn't make any sense. Another thing, the exploiters. Surely, surely you would have imported the exploit system from the old game into the new one. Like, it doesn't make sense. I have a clip of me doing a bounty, teleporting to someone in a private server who was exploiting auto farming. The fuck? Surely that would have been one of those things where Snake and the team would have been like, hey, this was a problem in the previous game. Why the fuck wouldn't it be the problem in the new game, right? And the exploit thing is even worse because the Dragon Balls. I have the Dragon Radar. Not once in the 2 weeks have I seen a single Dragon Ball, and that's because the fucking exploiters. Look, I won't even lie. I did some research on exploits. It costs like $10, like $10 to get an exploit. You know how much Robux I spent on changing my key color? More than $10. So I could have been exploiting. It's crazy. So yeah, I had this theory where I was like, how about a system notification where when the Dragon Ball spawns, everyone gets notified, and then you do like a free for all for the Dragon Ball. Kind of, I don't know. I talked about this with my friend. He was like, that's stupid. Because if we're all fighting, that means whoever's has the highest stats or highest power level will get the Dragon Ball. And I was like, that is kind of true. That is kind of true. But at the same time, it'll be more fun. It would get the community more involved. Well, when I say community, I mean the server. The server will be more involved because it's like, oh, the Dragon Ball, maybe I can get it for like 10 seconds. But I don't know, because I was thinking of like a King of the Hill sort of situation where one person gets a Dragon Ball, then you drop it on death, and then someone else can do it. Because it's actually like if it's like a 2v1 fight, because I've done a lot of like 2v1, 3v1s. Yeah, you're not winning that. You're not winning that in this game because there's just too much to deal with. The rush and then the key blast. So I was like, oh, it would be kind of fun as long as you can get the Dragon Ball first and run away. But then you can't really run away in this game because of the chase attack, whatever. So yeah, that's that. Dragon Balls. I mean, World Boss, like a countdown as well. Just be like, the boss is gonna spawn in this amount of time. Um, PvP's in a really weird state. I actually don't like the scaling. I really don't like the scaling because it affects how. Because my build is a anti-melee build, so if you're scaling people's stats up, but as an android, my stats don't get scaled. It's like they do, but not reflective. Like if I fight people in the regular world, like in regular Earth, I feel way stronger than when I fight people in ranked, and that's because of the scaling. It's really weird. Some moves need to have more end lag. Like a lot of moves, it's hard to punish, and not to mention, the hitbox is kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it, but if you do the lunge attack, and you just M2, even though I did say that's how you counter it, it's too, I don't want to say rigid, because sometimes, I don't know if it's a speed diff, but sometimes I will hit the M2 and it will just not register. So I don't know if that's something they can recode or if it's just a Roblox problem, which is another reason why I'm like, fuck, I should probably get off Roblox. I'm too old for this shit. What else is there? Like overall, for 2 weeks, it's not a bad game, but at the same time, it's been in development for 5 years, 5+ years. So it's like, what the fuck is this? What you have to show for 5 years? Just fucking VFX. Like I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it. Like it's a 8.5 out of 10. Nah, that's too much. That's too much. This is like a 7.8, 7.9 out of 10. This game is a 7.9. Once you hit those high levels, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You just have to wait. And this is where I feel for people. If you don't have the hyperbolic time chamber, you're fucked. You're fucked. There's no way you're gonna be leveling up. There's no way. You need hyperbolic time chamber, and that's because I get like 2 levels from it. I get my 2 levels a day, and then I fuck off the game because there's nothing else to do. Bounties, yeah, that shit out of nowhere just does not work. I cannot find a bounty, so it's like, okay, so those key moves, those special moves are pretty much unobtainable. That's great. Oh yeah, energy waves are really janky. The hitbox, like, if you're behind them, you can still get hit by it. What? That makes no fucking sense. How? How can you hit me if I'm behind you? Like punishing needs to be reworked. The way you can punish people is cooked. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Like the way I can't really like say it's a bad game because they did release it. I feel like they released it a bit too early. Cause you can't really like it's weird. Cause it's okay for now, but what about when Namek comes out? What's gonna be exciting about Namek? Are we all just waiting till we get to those prestige stages again? Because that's what it's starting to feel like. Starting to feel like, I mean, that's what a remaster is, but the fact that it was hyped up for this long, and then unfortunately, I don't think they delivered. I don't think they delivered. There was so much shit that didn't go correctly, in my opinion. Like I stated most of it. Like the boss raids is fucking like, if you live in like say Australia, because everything that I talk about is a bit biased and perspective based, but in Australia, these cunts are useless, bro. Like the servers, there's like 10 people. How are 10 people gonna take out a world boss? It's not happening. It's not happening. I did a freezer raid with the full server in Australia, and that shit was these kids are so like brain dead, retarded, like they don't listen. I was like, dude, let's just rush spam. Let's just rush spam. Just start key blasting it, and apparently freezer is like key resistant. Why the fuck? What? Made no sense. Made no sense. So overall, the game is not bad. I feel like it was just an early release. The community's hella toxic as well. Like, I saw this one comment in the Discord. I don't even read the general chat in Discord anymore because it's just slander. Straight up, people calling Snake Ronnie 2K. Like, what the fuck? How do you even? How does that even make sense? Snake never asked for money. He didn't. Everything. I don't know. I don't know. But that's my 2 cents on Final Stand. Like overall, like it's fun. But once you hit the higher levels, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. But I feel like that's every game. But the way they can combat that is make those world events, I don't want to say more frequent, but I don't know. You got to make it so that we interact with each other in the game. Because right now, there's no interaction. Like, you RK, you kill one guy, he calls his friends, and then fuck 3v1. Now you're bored. Now you're the bored person because you're getting jumped. Like what? Or you do RK someone, you have a bit of PvP for a while, and then they go about their business. They're like, alright, GG, bro, you got it. And then what? What do you do after that? Nothing. You get off the game. I want to play Final Stand. I want to play Final Stand. But there's just nothing to do. And then sense of beans. I don't mind the sense of beans. Once you get like a big farm, it's like, oh, okay. It kind of just replenishes itself. But then they limited how many sense of beans you can carry. That's stupid. That's stupid, bro. Old Final Stand, you can have 1,000 beans. This one, you can have like 10. What? So how am I gonna solo these bosses that do 64 million damage in one hit? You can't. You can't. So, yeah, it's not a shit game. It's just, I think they released it too early without enough content. Like in the 2 weeks, we've pretty much found everything. We found everything in the 2 weeks. Now we're just like, what next? But if they had more content on the release of Earth, then maybe it would have been a different story. Maybe it would have been like a month. Oh yeah, and the gravity chamber. Fucking hell, that's so useless. Man, you made me grind 20 capsules for it to be useless at high levels. Like, what the once you're level 100 again, once you get to that level 100, level 90, and you're on max gravity, what do you want me to do, bro? I go in the gravity chamber, it doesn't affect my gravity. I have to change my power output to like 80. What if I didn't have the power output thing? Then it's fucking useless. It's useless. It's low-key pay to win. It's low-key pay to win. Besides double XP, which is actually useless. I've never once noticed a difference with that XP. But anyways, guys, that's how I feel about Final Stand in the first 2 weeks of it. Not bad, but overhyped. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next Final Stand video or whatever YouTube video I decide to make.